Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over a coin called Synthetix, and user on the channel wanted me to take a look at this, and it's actually a coin I'm looking at. So we're going to go over this whole picture here with Synthetix, okay? So you may be asking, why do I have it in a channel like that? The reason I put this in a channel like that is because of the weekly RSI and how high these went in the momentum, okay? So it's putting off more of a characteristic, in my opinion, of a third wave, even though you don't have anything back here. And it's like a massive third wave move. And then you have a correction here. And it's about the same time and depth here. Goes to there. So that's why I put it in there. And just to check it out, as you can see, you do have, in my opinion, some bullish signals. So it came back down, it corrected, and where did it hit? Right on top of wave one, okay? And then if you put this in the channel and you have your trend line, comes right down there, right along that trend line. So there is a pattern that Synthetix is doing in here. Now, there's a couple things that I don't like about it. It makes me skeptical of it. I'll be straight with you. So you can see this wave that it did down and how it slowed up in this momentum, okay? So from this wave to this wave down here in the weekly, you can see it's almost like a little bit of bullish divergence. So I would be cautious of something like that with Synthetix, but definitely it's swinging down, and you can see this momentum is just slowing down. As a matter of fact, you could probably check the MACD and it'll show you that. Yeah, you see right here, looking at the red area, you see how it's divergent. So I'll show you like this. Let me open it up a little bit more on that area. So you see how it came down, and then from these areas, slowing up of momentum. So the selling is like minimal at this point. Sellers are disappearing. The buyers are not around yet. More or less is what's probably going on with Synthetix. So you want to be careful of it, but it is putting off some, in my opinion, some pretty decent bullish signals. Went up on a wave, it's correcting. So take a look at that in this area right here, and on the daily, and you can see it's looking halfway decent. I saw this reaction off the bottom for Synthetix, and I was trying to figure out, okay, what did it do? I was very skeptical of the move, and it could have made a diagonal type move off the bottom here. So in the daily chart, it came down pretty deep into the RSI, giving some hidden bullish divergence. So that's a pretty good signal. And then you can see this move is three wave-ish to me. Back down here, up, and then back down. You can see the momentum is just dying, like dying off right here. It's kind of like a five-wave sequence down here, and just finding probably a resting area. Another bullish signal that it has based off this wave structure over here is where did it correct to? To the bottom of that wave right there, where they like to go to. So this fourth wave was too high. There's a fourth wave up here, or right here. See the fourth wave's up here too high, and it came back down to the bottom of the second wave. So here's what I would do with it if it was me, because I am trying looking at this because I think it's coming up to a good spot. Is see if it comes back down to that trend right here. See what it does to the trend, that area. So it could drop, maybe what is that? Another 10% or something like that. It's just looking awfully, here's your move, and then is this a 1-2, or is that A, B, C? Remains to be seen. But it's putting off the characteristics of it struggled to make an impulsive move. Whether that's an A or a 1 remains to be seen, but it struggled to make an impulse move, and it's back down. Like I said, I think Synthetix at a point where the sellers are pretty much gone and no buyers are around. So it's just struggling in this area and waiting for the rest of the market probably to make a bullish sequence like crypto, Bitcoin and Ethereum out there. But I see what it's going to do in that area, and then it can make a move. Depending on what the markets do, it can make a move, start making its way up there. So I'll look at a 12-hour chart with this and see what Synthetix is doing. You can see it's just struggling to get down there. The momentum to this point it's giving a signal to the signal is it's just slowing momentum. Coming down here, probably stay in this area and consolidating in this area, just like so. It's not putting off a signal where it's going to dump. I'm just saying it like that. It's not doing that. It's putting off a signal like it's up, struggling to go back down to go back up again. Whether it's going to be a 1-2 or an A, B, C remains to be seen. My best estimate with it right now is going to be with Synthetix is probably getting ready to make another wave, just getting it prepped up. It kind of reminds me of like a Chainlink, Cardano, just hanging out into that area where it has this wave up. It's corrected this wave. I mean, let's take a look at the drop. The drop has been 95%, and where it is right now is 91, 92% drop. And it's looking 1-2-ish. But you still want to be careful of it just because the data is down back in the RSI, guys. So I would it's mixed messages. It's mixed messages right now. It has bullish signals. I would say it has a little bit more bullish signals than it has bearish signals right now. That's just my take on it with Synthetix. It's probably just going to struggle be in those areas for a while. Kind of like what I was saying with even with Bitcoin, with some other cryptos, there's going to be sideways action for a little while. It could even be something like that. I mean, how long did this take? If you come down here and take a look at that, that took, look, that's 100 days. 100 days in there, right there. People, it'd be very difficult to, okay, what is it doing right here? Is it 1-2, 1-2? You can't even tell. And then all of a sudden it just starts taking off. So 100 days in there, it could be something similar right there, in my opinion, with Synthetix. I wouldn't expect any moonshot anytime soon. Anytime soon. You got to wait for the traditional financial markets to finish dumping or whatever they're doing. I'm kind of hoping that they will do a waterfall down and just finish the correction. I prefer just see waterfalls, get it over with, instead of dragging it out for, another 8 months. If you made all the way to the end of my video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.